Hello and welcome. Today we're going to go over how to get set up to buy if you're a contractor. We're going to begin here on the home page. From here we're going to open the menu and click on Get Set Up to Buy. Now that we're here, let's go ahead and fill it out. But before we do, let me just say that if you have your autofill turned on with your browser, it's going to go much faster. Here we're going to ask for your company name, the owner name. Now you may be a project manager filling this out for the owner, but make sure to put the owner's name so we can verify everything, and then we'll go from there, maybe add you as a secondary contact, and you can put that down here in the additional comments if need be. Now let's move on to the address. Make sure to put the physical location, city, the state, as well as zip code so we have a full address. Next up is the contact info. Now, as far as office phone number goes, most companies don't operate on an office phone number any longer. They don't have a landline, so cell phone is the only one of the two that is required, but you could put that in if you wanted to. Next up is the email address. Make sure to use the one that is to receive all of the invoices and estimates. If you have multiple that you would like to receive to keep everybody in good communication, you can put that down here in the additional comments. Next up is how did you hear about us? Well, Google, of course. We find everything on Google now, don't we? All right, and then because we do work with contractors, you will need to be licensed. So we're asking what state are you licensed in, and give us your license number. You can also use a link if you have that handy to the actual licensing website. We can see that and verify that a little faster, but it's not needed. You can also use your EIN number if you're working in a state that doesn't require GCs to be state licensed. Next up, just trying to figure out if you work with cabinets currently. We're going to say yes on this one, and then we're also asking what lines are you familiar with, so that we have an idea of to where you're coming from and how we can best fill the needs that you're most likely to have. So if you're using custom cabinets or flat pack cabinets, we want to know kind of what's your background and how to best serve you. Next up, again, is speaking towards the service side. What are the biggest struggles that you have? Is it price? Is it lead time? Is it parts missing on delivery? Is it all the above? We just want to know what you're coming from, again, so we can best know how to serve you. So you can enter that stuff in. Say, I'm just going to say price is too high, right? And quality is too low. That's typically what I get. Now we're going to move on to the next page. Now this goes over how we operate so that you know how we work and what to expect from us, and then we know what we can expect from you. First of all, because we are a distributor to the trade, you will need to be licensed. We also don't have any on-site services, so outside of delivery, so you'll just need to provide us with the accurate measurements, and then later on we're going to see you're just going to want to also check those off to ensure everything is accurate before you order. We do have a showroom, so if you need to show somebody a cabinet style, a finish, some accessories, something like that, we have that available to you at no charge. We do only communicate with builders and contractors to keep the communication going where it should, and you're not left out of the loop on anything. We have some brochures as well as samples at no cost or minimal cost to you, depending on what you're in need of. Design assistance is also a free service to licensed contractors. Again, this goes back to the confirming floor plans and material list, these accurate measurements before you order. We also ask that you schedule an appointment when you stop in. We do get kind of busy and booked up, and we just want to make sure we have plenty of time to serve you, and we're not rushed in doing that or taking time away from somebody else. We do have the online portal, so you can work literally from anywhere. The entire website is optimized for mobile as well as tablet use. So if you're on a job site and you need to submit some measurements or something along those lines, you can take pictures, put in all your measurements, and upload them to the contractor portal from the job site. You do not have to wait to get back into the office to do that. We do prefer ACH bill pay versus a credit card. We can also accept checks if you want to mail those out or drop them at the office. Obviously, ACH is instant, so it's the fastest way and cheapest way to order. If you elect to use a credit card, there will be a 3% charge, just because that's how much they charge us. Now, we buy our cabinets in full to get the very best possible price, so we don't use a payment plan. So we ask that you do the same thing. It's the only way this system works. And then finally, we're going to ask that you check this, that you read them all, you agree to them, and this will allow you to submit that application just like that. Now, once you click submit, the form should gray out a little bit like this, and then you're going to get redirected to a confirmation page that says your form has been submitted. And then we give you a few links here to check out the various products. Generally speaking, once you submit a get set up to buy form, within 24 business hours, we want to have your account set up with your login credentials back in the same email that you used on that form. That's why that's also important. It'll get all your login info, and you can start conducting business right away. Once you have your login, you can go to the store and see pricing and form orders and all that stuff. So any other questions, please reach out to us on the website. Shoot us a message there on the contact page, feedback, or even here in the comments below. Check out the links if you want to look around at different other places on the site, and be on the lookout for our next video. Thanks so much, and we will see you on the next one.